For tomorrow, we have a weather impact alert for the cold. You're going to see a couple of these coming up as we head throughout the week. For the cold, and then for Saturday, for the rain, the wind, and then the cold. So for tomorrow's weather impact alert, it starts at midnight, goes until 9 a.m. That's just aligning with the National Weather Service and the freeze warning that's in effect. The freeze warning means that we have temperatures at or below freezing for much of the area. The impact would be that what I just went over, the temperatures at or below freezing, and then what you need to do, make sure you dress warmly, bring the pets inside, and if anybody's vulnerable to the cold, make sure they are taking advantage to the cold weather shelters that are open for tonight. Now, talking about that freeze warning, again, it's all the areas that's shaded in purple. These areas will be at or below freezing. Now, the places that are highlighted in that blue color, that's a cold weather advisory. What's the difference? Well, basically, we have the Gulf temperature that's in the lower 60s right now. That has an influence on those coastal locations where, wait for it, they'll be sitting slightly above freezing. So it's still going to be cold. It's just not freezing cold. Yeah, fine line there. As we look at temperatures right now, you can see how cold it is. Currently, Brooksville's already at freezing. Crystal River's at 30 degrees. Dade City's at 36, as well as Wesley Chapel and Lakeland. Newport Richey, you guys are at 38. We have some 40s and 50s hanging on, but notice it's at the mouth of Tampa Bay. The Gulf temperature is at 60 degrees. You see what I'm getting at here? So these areas really won't get much colder. But yeah, our inland locations, you guys are in the same boat. Even though you're in the lower 40s and upper 30s right now, you will also be dropping down because, again, land loses those temperatures a little bit faster than the water temperatures. The water temperatures don't fluctuate as much as it does over land, especially with clear skies. Forecast lows for tomorrow. So these are the temperatures that you will be waking up to. Again, most of the inland locations, you guys are at freezing. That's why you're under the freeze warning. And then the coastal locations, you guys will be in the mid 30s to low 40s. So inland a little bit colder. 65 for tomorrow's afternoon temperature. So yeah, we do start to thaw out a bit thanks to all that sunshine. Will feel nice, but don't get used to it because the cold will be right back as we move into the weekend. Let's look at the temperature. So here we are with all that cold air in place. Really, we haven't had much of an opportunity to warm up. Besides the afternoons, yeah, the sun comes out, it feels great. But then we're back at square one. Once the sun goes away, it sets. That's when we're back in those cold nights and early mornings. Here's the cold, the Arctic air that's just bombing into our area as we enter into Saturday and Sunday. It's getting brisk, my friends. As we look at the European model, here's the rain that's going along with it. We actually have an area low pressure. This will be, you'll hear the termage bomb cyclone, where basically it drops pressure, 24 millibars pressure in 24 hours. As it moves across the coast, that's going to bring some snow for those up to the north. Places that already had the snow and sleet, yeah, they could get another round of it for this weekend. So check on your loved ones because a lot of them are still trying to dig out from last weekend. For us, it will just be rain. The rumor of a few flurries. Everybody keeps asking me, can we see some flurries this weekend? It's possible. Let me tell you why. We have the Gulf temperatures that are in the 60s, way colder air that's moving in. So yeah, Saturday night into Sunday, just a little bit of moisture, perfect recipe. Could see a few flurries. It wouldn't accumulate though. Here's those forecast wind gusts for Gasparilla. We'll have wind gusts 35, even 40 miles per hour. Yeah, it's going to be rocking on that water. So make sure you're careful. And if you're an experienced boater, just stay on land. All right, 7-day forecast here. We have several impact alerts. Tomorrow morning for the cold, Saturday for the rain, the wind, and then the cold. Sunday morning for the cold, and then Groundhog's Day also. Temperatures in the 30s. That leaves us with another weather impact alert.